Okay, this is going to be so good for Cutie because she is like such a freakishly talented entertainer. And the fact that like people put her and Ludwig in like the same sentence, other than the fact that they from time to time, I assume, is like ridiculous. Like this is going to be great for her because I just want her to have her own thing and people to realize how dope she is.
Why are you asking?
Look at that. Look at that hat, bro. What a fascinator.
How do you not know? Sorry. I'm sorry. This isn't funny.
Any primers?
Dude, I told you. I told you that so paid.
This is the only tissues that YouTube sent over. Oh my God.
You're daft if you think that Twitch doesn't care.
That's for cool.
Twitch cares. And I know, I'm pretty sure I know some other big names that are planning on leaving. And when they go, Twitch is certainly going to care. I mean, Twitch is they got to make their move. They got to make their move. No, it's not Hassan, dude.
You kept me alive during the pandemic.
It's not Hassan. Everybody who's like, oh, Will only knows one person. Will knows one person. It's Hassan. He's only got one friend. Phone it in. The other thing is, bro, I've heard rumors that another player is going to enter the game.
Oh yeah, wow, that's for cool.
I've heard tell another streaming platform is going to enter the game and just start throwing around money like crazy. Someone said Amazon ? Bro, Amazon owns Twitch. No, this is the Amazon. My boy just went,
wow, that's
dude, one chatter's mind just got blown. They were like, what? Huh? Peacock Gaming? No, my guess is that it's Spotify.
William.
My guess is that it's Spotify. Spotify has a big old bucket of cash, and I think they're going to come into the space and try and bust up the Shifero. The face of Peacock Gaming. The face. We know NBC likes to keep their reputation squeaky clean. So let's bring on the streamer that talks about anal a bunch. Let's bring on the communist guy who talks about anal a lot. That seems like it's right in NBC's wheelhouse.
You laugh, you get neutered.
Like,
and then you laugh, you snip the tube.
Bro, I would actually do that. I would actually play the most dangerous game. Loser gets vasectomy. Bro, listen, I'm actually going to do that video. Someone needs to step up and take over where Ludwig left off, okay? You laugh, you get a vasectomy is a huge video idea, all right?
That was kind of impressive.
Father. They actually blew up this fucking car, didn't they? That is something they actually did. Kind of a waste, isn't it? Bro, he just went to YouTube. He sleeps on bags of money now. What do you mean? Let me put it this way. I'm actually going to, this is true. This is actually true. If you did the math calculation, it would probably, he makes so much money now that it probably would have cost him more to spend the time driving that car home than just blowing it up.
Big Friday.
That's how much money Ludwig is going to make this next few years. Ludwig makes so much money that he would have lost money driving home that Volkswagen. It was more cost efficient just to scuttle it, dude.
He can finally play catch with his dad.
What?
Time to move my 6-month recurring.
Bro, what is that? Fucking Atrioc in the chat? YouTube is a literal trash fire. I know they're taking steps to improve streaming, but you can't fix YouTube culture. Bro, think of it this way. They don't have to fix YouTube culture. If they just import all of us, then they just take our culture. They do old school like colonization, dude. They do imperialism. You know what I mean? Like that's what they're doing. Bro, when YouTube, I'm going to be real. It's coming. When YouTube does the once a month free sub, incorporates like franker faces and shit, and does like a few other quality of life things, it's going to get weird, bro. It's going to get a little weird. Did he talk to me? No, he didn't talk to me, but I knew it was coming because I talked to Cutie at Twitch Rivals. And Cutie made it pretty clear. That was the first time I heard about it, and I like sat down. I was like, damn.
I didn't know what to do after talking to all those people. So I did what I normally do. I flipped a coin.
No, shut the fuck up. You
I
lying.
recorded the entire thing. I basically made...
Okay. I said he was lying, and then he said he recorded the entire thing. Dude, okay, I want evidence. I'll post the vid. Post it.
Biggest decision of my life for a content coin flip. Heads, I go to YouTube. Tails, I stay on Twitch. Now, surprisingly, you might have noticed that it landed on Twitch. Yet this is
Fucking lying ass.
not the news story that came out today. Ludwig re-signed with Twitch. That's kind of not that exciting.
Listen, I have been saying this to any Amazon employee that will listen to me, any Twitch staffer that will listen to me. They need to clip out Twitch originals and put them on Amazon Prime Video as Amazon Prime originals like 10 years ago.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
It will literally pull in so many normie viewers that it is laughable. If you put like Hive Mind and those shows, people love game shows. Even if they don't know who the streamers are, normies will be like, oh, a game show. And you can clip those down to like 22 minutes of really pithy content. And if you have a link on the screen on your Amazon Prime originals where it's like, you like this? Well, it's live right fucking now. And it just takes you to a Twitch link inside Amazon Prime Video. Oh my God. The influx of viewers that they would get is laughable. But they like can't seem to mobilize on this because the bottom line is Twitch is still the redheaded stepchild of all the Amazon ventures. We get less attention than fucking Whole Foods, and we are certainly the redheaded stepchild / Tiny Tim of all social media platforms. YouTubers look at us like we have leprosy. Dead ass. Like someone with an actual YouTube following looks at like, and TikTokers look at Twitch people like we are swamp dwellers. They're like, oh, that's cute. You're big on Twitch? Like what? Is it because you're a mutant? Like it is so strange. It is so strange. Here's my take as to why Twitch is letting people leave. And this is based on kind of like Twitch's actions, right? Like what Twitch has done recently. Here's my take.
Oh, yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Batmanual.
1 sub to Pokemon.
Thank you so much.
3 gift subs in the channel.
My experience at BuzzFeed gives me a little insight into this. Okay. And you're going to go, what? That's so weird. How is this relevant at all? I'm going to tell you how. In the latter days of BuzzFeed, right? In the collapse of the empire, BuzzFeed made this bet. And the bet was the creators that we have are not important. What is important is the content. And we can basically hot swap whoever we want in and out of those positions, and people will still watch what we make. It wasn't true with BuzzFeed, but in Twitch, a lot of you said when these
That's for a cool.
vacancies open up, people will go watch other creators. Interesting. I don't have an opinion on that one way or the other, but what we've seen is that Twitch is putting a lot of resources into creating more creators in kind of what is considered the top tier, like viable creator list, right? They want to create shows that platform as many creators as possible to try and generate a system where, like, because right now, let's be honest, streaming is dominated by 1,000 people. 100%. Streaming as a industry is dominated by 1,000 creators. End of story. And so I think Twitch's ambition is to create a platform where it is not as creator intensive, but rather program intensive, and more people watch a diverse, like, bevy of creators, right? I think their ambition, thank you so much, Duffer00, and thank you so much, the Fawbush. I think their ambition is to create something where they have an algorithm that works as well as a TikTok algorithm. They have programs that expose you to new creators, and they create more niches on the platform so that creators do not have the power on their platform, right? It gives Twitch the power back on their platform, because when you realize that OTV has more power to create successful creators on the platform than Twitch themselves does, that's crazy. And I think Twitch realizes that it is crazy, and they want to do their best to take the power back. Now, listen, I don't agree or disagree with this perspective. I am not giving my opinion on it. I simply think that this is Twitch's ambition, and this is what Twitch is putting their back behind, and this is why they are not paying off big creators to stay on the platform, because Twitch feels as though that, again, what Charlie said, that they are like too big to fail at this point. So now they are creating an ecosystem where Twitch is taking back the power from large creators, whereas YouTube basically has a limitless bag that they're going to throw at this problem, and they are looking for a kill strike, right? YouTube is betting on, if they can fix their software a little bit and they can steal a piece of Twitch culture and bring it over, that they can kill Twitch. That is their bet. So now you have two basically gigantic billion-dollar companies hedging, like making bets, and they're both making a play at this very small insular piece of the internet. And it's going to be a bloodbath. And we'll see how Spotify plays out, and we'll see how Facebook plays out. I think at some point, Facebook is going to cut their investment. I think at some point, Facebook is going to give up on their streaming effort just because it doesn't work. But you will see the rise and fall of a few of these different streaming outlets. Like, as long as there's money in a space and there's bragging rights in a space, like, that's the other thing you got to realize. Like, a lot of these billion-dollar companies, like Google, is constantly going to war with Apple over things just to, like, hurt Apple. And Apple's doing the same thing to Google, and Google's doing the same thing to Facebook. Like, there are a lot of, like, just kind of like billionaire, bragging right bullshit things going on here, because that's what they do. So who knows? Do you think X would move? He gets 2% of the platform views. It will be interesting if X will move. Obviously, people are going to try and make a play for him, but I don't think X is as motivated
Street in here.
by money as you might.
wow.
Keep it 55th Street.
Yoga.
I don't think X is as motivated by money as maybe some people would expect with like the way he talks about money or some of his purchases. I think X is concerned with being the best, right? X has a real ego about being the biggest streamer on the platform, period. He likes it. He likes to be the biggest streamer on the platform. So if he thinks he can go to YouTube and be an even bigger creator, then he might jump ship. But his entire thing is, I am the biggest creator on the platform, right? He loves that.
Neff.
And it's kind of dope, right? Like X is a competitor to his core. Like that's what it is. But he's not though. You're right. There are some Spanish streamers that are bigger for sure. A lot of people keep talking about YouTube having no community, right? And when they say that, I'm fascinated by that because the creators that they're talking about on Twitch right now, their chats are so enormous that anytime you say anything in chat, it's like throwing words into the void anyway. Like any community that's happening is happening on Discord, right? It's happening on Reddit. It's happening outside of the actual stream. So like, it's always so interesting to me when people are like, YouTube has no community. It's like, have you been in XQC's chat? Like, yeah, it's people spamming the same thing, but like, no one is like, look, in my chat, I can see that Brody Coyote is gay. Brody Coyote wants everybody to know that he's gay. And now we know Brody Coyote is gay. Brody, thank you for letting us know that you're gay, right? But anybody above this size is like, it's impossible to read chat. Like if I go into, I mean, just for argument's sake, let's go into XQC's chat right now. Let's see how the community is going. Hi. What's up, guys?
So annoying.
One person just said F you. That was so beautifully illustrated, dude. That dude. Actually hilarious, bro. So listen, my whole thing is like, I love XUC. I love him as a streamer. He's a tremendous streamer. He's amazing. But like this idea that his community won't survive on YouTube is that is the point I was trying to express, right? It's ludicrous to me that like you think that there is like he's going to lack community on one of these other platforms or like Ludwig will lack community on YouTube. It's like, what are we talking about? His Discord will still be there. His Reddit will still be there. Like chat for streamers of that size is basically just a place to spam. Bottom line, you know, because everybody asks the question. Everybody, oh, what do you think about Ludwig going to YouTubes? Oh, aren't you angry at them YouTubers? Nah, bro. Kidding me? I love Ludwig.
Wow, that's for a cool.
Get paid, young man. Get paid. Anybody who goes to another platform, bro, what we do is so like
Oh yeah, wow. That's
temporary and so like, hey, what's up, Vader? Speaking of someone who got paid, love my man Vader too. What we do is so temporary and so like fragile and ephemeral that going to another platform, especially for someone like Ludwig, allows him to just make the shit he wants to make, right? Now he doesn't have to worry about his stream. Dead ass. He doesn't have to worry about making his stream entertaining. He can just do it. He can just enjoy himself. And then all those things that he and his friends wanted to do, like make film and, you know, make shows and all that good shit, he's freed up. And that's dope. So, you know, Rumble, young man, Rumble, I'm glad you got paid. I'm going to miss you. I'm going to miss you a ton. Ludwig is not only who I think is probably the most talented guy on the platform in terms of like having a content skull, but he's also a really decent human being. And he's also a good friend of mine. And the internet's out.